What's up, everyone? Chance here with Missouri Outdoors. Today is April 11th, and we are back down at the land in Douglas County. We come down here to check on the mushroom situation. I've already taken a look at the first two we found in the last video, and they've gotten a little bit bigger, but not very much. I'll go ahead and show you guys them here in a second, if this stupid red wasp will leave me alone. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and look out the farm today and see what we can find. With any luck, we find enough to pick some pretty good ones. I don't know how big they're going to be, because like I said, these really haven't grown all that much. But we get into a shadier area with a little bit more moisture and we might do alright. But alright, I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave me a like down below, share this video around, and as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright guys, well, I'll go ahead and show you the two we found last time. There's one of them right there. It's gotten a little bit bigger, but not very much. And then the other one was right here under these leaves, and it definitely got a little bit bigger, but not a whole lot. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and cover them back up and leave them. We got another mushroom way up on top here that I found last time. We'll go have a look at here in a little bit. But for now, we're going to go ahead and head back up toward the old house and go on into a few other spots and see what we can find there. Alright guys, well, we made it down the creek. I don't know if you'll recognize them or not, but those are the two big sycamore trees we normally find a bunch down here by the creek by. And luckily, we found one. I'll go ahead and flip you around and show you. Alright guys, I'll kind of give you a better look at the area now. We always find a bunch right through here. Almost always. Down here next to these two gigantic sycamore trees. If you're a long-time subscriber, I'm sure you've seen me pick a few here before. We found like 4 or 5 right here last year that were fairly nice. And we was finding a few back behind it. And then toward the end of the season, we found a giant one right over there. But yeah, I pretty much looked all this area out. And that's the only one I could find. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but not a bad little mushroom. It's about that tall. Probably about 2.5 inches, maybe 3. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've found down here. I am going to leave it, but I'm going to cover it up. Try to keep a little bit of moisture on and around it. And we'll remember right where it was. I'll remember that. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked on the other side real fast. Or yet. We'll hop over there real quick and take a peek. I don't slip. The last few years I have found 1 or 2 right here. That's usually all I find over here, but I have found a couple here before. I'm not really seeing any at the moment, though. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll go check on the one on the other side of the farm over there where we found last time. And I got a couple more spots I want to take a quick look at. But I don't know. So far, unless we just happen to get into a really good spot where they've had plenty of moisture, then they may be a few up. We'll just have to wait and see. That's pretty. I don't know what that is, but that's really pretty. If you know what that is, let me know down in the comments below. That, I'm like 99% positive, And that is a small golden seal plant. There's a whole bunch of them through here. But alright, yeah, you can see them right there. Well, we're gonna head on down here and check a few more spots. I'll let you know what I find. Alright guys, well, we're back up here in this little clump where we found the last one in the last video at. Well, I guess the last two. I did break one of them off and had to take it home. We'll just kind of crouch. Oh, wow, yeah. I see a real nice one over there. That one's ready to pick. I don't know if y'all can see it. If not, I'm going to take you in there in a minute anyway. You gotta be careful walking around in here because I don't want to step on any. End up smashing them. Not really seeing any others though. They may still be pretty small or may not have come up yet. Or may not come up at all, I don't know. We'll go ahead and take a look at this one. Oh yeah. That's a good looking mushroom right there, guys. That's kind of what the others should have looked like. I don't know. I guess up here it does probably get a little bit more shade most of the day than those other spots, but and it's definitely warmer up on top up here. So maybe it's not as much the moisture as it is the ground temp holding it back. I don't know. That is the only one I'm seeing in here, though. But that's a fairly good-sized mushroom. I almost want to leave it, let it get a little bit bigger, but at the same time, I don't want nothing to get it. And I don't know. I guess I'll just go ahead and take it with us. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a bunch more in the next few days. And yes, I cut all mine off. I know there's probably going to be some new people that just don't understand why. It seems like every year I have to explain it to people. But that just looks so much more professional. And I sell mine. I don't really eat them. So I want my product to look as good as possible. And I feel like it's a lot less traumatic to the mycelium under the ground than just ripping it out. Yeah, I have had conversations with a few people that may suggest that that little cutoff could get infected and then maybe, you know, hurt the main mycelium, but I can't exactly show any evidence of that because we've always cut them off and we always pretty much have mushrooms. So, I don't see any evidence, but I could, you know, see how it would happen. But yeah, that seems to be all I'm finding in this patch right now. I feel like the bulk of the mushrooms still haven't come up yet. But alright, we're going to go ahead and run over here and check another spot or two. With any luck, we'll find some there. Alright guys, well, we're down here by the big sycamore tree by the highway. And we got lucky. Well, sorta, I guess. We found one more little one. That guy's real little. I've already looked from the tree all the way this way. And that was on the first one I found. We'll go ahead and cover it back up. I'll just try to remember right about where it's at. Because I definitely don't want to accidentally leave it. But I do want it to get bigger. And while we were looking at that, I happened to look over and check out what I found. Aw, I just shot its head in, but got a cute little box turtle hanging out in the mushroom patch. I hope they don't like eating mushrooms. That might be bad. But yeah, so far that's the only one I've been able to find out in here. And I don't really want to go walking through too much, because if they're that small, they'd be super easy to step on still. You never know it. They could be under one leaf and crush it with your boot, and that'd be the end of it. But alright, I think I'm going to take this turtle over here and show Amanda and Isaiah, and then I think we're going to go ahead and head off the hill here. But alright, I just figured I'd let you guys take a look at that mushroom, and Mr. Turtle's starting to peek out at us. That's kind of cool. But alright, if I happen to find any more here in the next few minutes, I'll go ahead and show them to you. Alright guys, well, pretty productive day. I think we found 2 that we didn't know of, I think. And we picked one that we knew was there and left the other 2. Hopefully they get that big here shortly. I don't know. We've got the temperatures, we just need the moisture. Rain would really help out the situation. As you can tell, a lot of them are just starting to come up real good. I know, I'm sure there's a ton out here that we couldn't see for the leaves. But it is what it is. I guess we'll come back in a few days, and with any luck, we'll get to pick a few. Sorry, my hair's kind of messed up. It's been a while since I had a haircut. But alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe, especially if you live in Missouri and hunt morel mushrooms, because I'm going to try to get this video edited and posted tonight, and I'm going to try to keep my mushroom videos fairly up to date. But I don't know, I start having days where I'm filming 3 or 4 videos. I'll probably start saving some back. But alright, that's going to do it for this one. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed.